Yo, what's good, everyone? This is Ayo Boxing from Adiba, and we're here to talk about Vergil Ortiz versus Amanda Stanionis being postponed due to Vergil being hospitalized. I swear that this fight is cursed. Just like Tevin Farmer versus Mickey Bay, it's just not meant to be because this fight has been postponed 3 times, and every time was due to medical reasons. The fight was originally scheduled for early 2023, but the fight was pushed back because Stanionis had to undergo an emergency appendectomy in January. The fight was then set for April 29th, however, it was postponed again because Vergil had rhabdomyolysis. The fight was then scheduled for July 8th, which is this weekend, but as we all know, it was postponed because Vergil fainted and was hospitalized for undisclosed reasons. And this sucks. Even though I'm going to be in Atlantic City for the Jaron Ennis vs. Roman Villa fight, I still wanted to see this fight. This sucks for the fans, it sucks for Vergil, and it sucks for Stanionis. And to be honest, I feel the most bad for Stanionis, despite Vergil being the one in the hospital. Don't get me wrong, I feel bad for Vergil, but Stanionis can't even fight a replacement. Imagine going through an entire training camp and not fighting. Must be frustrating. But the main reason why I feel bad for Stanionis is because he wasted half a year for a fight that's never going to happen, because Oscar De La Hoya stated that Vergil will be moving up to 154, which is a good thing, but in hindsight, it should have happened a long time ago. Based on information regarding Vergil's health, it appears that Vergil was too big for 147, and him trying to make the weight is causing the health problems. Since 2022, Vergil has had rhabdomyolysis twice. Rhabdomyolysis is a breakdown of muscle tissue that releases a damaging protein into the blood. This can lead to kidney damage. And the causes of rhabdo include heat exposure, physical exertion or overuse, and direct trauma, which are things that can definitely happen to a boxer. Heat exposure from training in hot gyms in Texas, and most likely from saunas to cut weight. Physical exertion or overuse from all the training you do in boxing. And if you're cutting weight, you're most likely going to exert yourself even more to shed those pounds. And direct trauma from sparring. The first time he had rhabdo was last year when he was originally supposed to fight Michael McKenson. And then the second time was this March. And just today, Vergil fainted. Dehydration is one of the main reasons why people faint. So it's pretty easy to conclude that Vergil was killing himself to make 147. The real question is, will Vergil be the same? I'm no medical expert or doctor, but I'm pretty sure experiencing all these issues aren't good for the body, especially if you're competing in the sport of boxing. The effects of rhabdo include permanent disability, kidney damage or failure, and dangerous heart rhythms. This isn't good for a 25-year-old that boxes. Furthermore, this would hurt Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy. Vergil is the second biggest name under the promotion, and if Ryan Garcia leaves, which is the cash cow for Golden Boy, Vergil will be that guy Golden Boy. But if Vergil is not the same and cannot compete anymore, then Golden Boy will be left with Jaime Munguia, and Munguia, we can just talk about that later. I hope Vergil recovers fully because if he does, the 154 division will be ripe for the taking. Depending on the outcome of Jermell Charlo versus Canelo, the belts at 154 might be vacated, thus leading to a free-for-all. Furthermore, Spence and Crawford will be moving up to 154 after their undisputed fight at welterweight. So, the chances of Vergil fighting either one of those guys increases dramatically. In addition to that, you have other names at 154 like Tim Tszyu, Brian Mendoza, Erickson Lubin, and etc. But what will Stanionis do now since he can't fight Vergil? Assuming that he's still associated with the PBC and Showtime, he should fight someone over there. The 147 stable at PBC is deep, so I'm not going to name all the guys, but standout names that are ranked in the WBA are Mario Barrios and Yordenis Ugas. Assuming that the current interim champions at 147 will be elevated to full championship status if the winner of Spence vs. Crawford vacates, then Stanionis can pursue a unification fight with the IBF champion. But that all depends on who wins this fight Saturday, Jaron Ennis or Roman Villa. But who knows, this is boxing. Anything can happen. But thank you for tuning in with Ayo Boxing from Adiba, Hit like and subscribe, and more content's coming your way.